Medina, also known as Al-Madinah Al-Munawwarah, meaning the radiant city, is the second holiest city in Islam after Mecca. Located in Saudi Arabia's Hijaz region, Medina is where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, completed his historic Hijrah from Mecca, an event that marked the beginning of the Islamic calendar. This blessed city became the heart of Islamic civilization. Here, the Prophet established the first Muslim community, shaping the foundations of Islamic faith, ethics, governance, and spirituality. Today, Medina remains a place of peace, learning, and deep spiritual connection, welcoming millions of visitors from around the world. Let us now explore 30 spiritually significant sites in Medina, beginning from its sacred heart. At number 1, Prophet's Mosque, Al-Masjid an-Nabawi. At the center of Medina stands Al-Masjid an-Nabawi, the Prophet's Mosque. Built by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in 622 CE, it is the second holiest mosque in Islam. Beneath the iconic green dome rests the Prophet, peace be upon him, alongside his companions Abu Bakr, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, and Umar ibn al-Khattab, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. Millions visit every year to pray, reflect, and send peace and blessings on the Prophet. At number 2, al-Rawdah, Riyadul Jannah. Within the Prophet's Mosque lies al-Rawdah, described by the Prophet, peace be upon him, as a garden from the gardens of paradise. Located between his pulpit and his house, it is one of the most sacred places on earth. Praying here is believed to carry immense blessings. The Rawdah contains historically significant pillars, the Prophet's mimbar, and his mihrab. Number 3, Jannat al-Baqi Cemetery. Jannat al-Baqi is the oldest Islamic cemetery and the resting place of over 10,000 companions and family members of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Many Muslims dream to be buried here, as it lies close to the Prophet's Mosque. At number 4, International Fair and Museum of the Prophet's Biography. Located near the Prophet's Mosque, this museum presents the life and character of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, through modern technology, interactive displays, and rare artifacts from the prophetic era, offering deep educational insight for visitors of all ages. Number 5, Masjid al-Ghamama. Also known as the Cloud Mosque, this historic site marks where the Prophet, peace be upon him, led Eid prayers and prayed for rain. It remains a powerful reminder of his reliance on Allah. At number 6, Masjid Bilal. Named after Hazrat Bilal, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, Islam's first muezzin, this mosque honors his devotion and powerful call to prayer that echoed through early Islamic history. At number 7, Masjid Sajda, Masjid Abu Dar al-Ghifari. This mosque commemorates a moment when the Prophet, peace be upon him, performed an exceptionally long prostration after receiving divine glad tidings regarding blessings for those who send salutations upon him. Number 8, House of Sayyidah Fatima bint al-Hussein. This historic home belonged to Sayyidah Fatima, granddaughter of Hazrat Ba'i, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. It reflects the enduring legacy of the Prophet's family in Medina. At number 9, Cave of Bani Haram. Also called the Cave of Prostration, this site is where the Prophet, peace be upon him, was found deeply engaged in sajda after receiving a divine message from Jibreel, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. Number 10, Mount Salah. Mount Salah played a vital role during the Battle of the Trench, where the Prophet, peace be upon him, prayed for victory. The mountain remains a symbol of resilience and divine help. At number 11, Masjid al-Fath, the largest of the 7 mosques, where Surah al-Fath was revealed after the Battle of Ahzab. At number 12, Masjid Salman al-Farsi, named after the companion who suggested digging the trench to defend Medina. At number 13, Masjid al-Khandaq, built near the original trench, commemorating the strategic defense of Medina. At number 14, Umar ibn al-Khattab Mosque marks a location where the Prophet, peace be upon him, once prayed and where Umar, raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, delivered an Eid sermon. At number 15, Ali ibn Abi Talib Mosque, traditionally believed to be Ali's command post during the Battle of the Trench. Number 16, Fatima az-Zahra Mosque, named after the beloved daughter of the Prophet, peace be upon him, honoring her devotion and purity. At number 17, Masjid al-Qiblatain, known as the Mosque of Two Qiblas, where the direction of prayer was divinely changed from Jerusalem to Mecca. Bir al-Ghars well, a well cherished by the Prophet, peace be upon him, who recommended its water for his final washing, describing it as water from paradise. At number 19, Masjid al-Jum'ah, the site of the first Jum'ah prayer led by the Prophet, peace be upon him, after his migration to Medina. At number 20, Quba Mosque, the first mosque in Islam built by the Prophet, peace be upon him. Praying here carries the reward of an Umrah. Number 21, Dhul Hulayfa Miqat Mosque, the Miqat point for pilgrims from Medina, where they enter the state of Ihram for Hajj or Umrah. At number 22, Bir Uthman, a well purchased by Hazrat Uthman, raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, and donated as a waqf for Muslims, symbolizing generosity and faith. At number 23, Martyrs of Uhud Graveyard, final resting place of the brave companions martyred in the Battle of Uhud, including Hazrat Hamza, raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. Number 24, Mount Uhud, a mountain beloved by the Prophet, peace be upon him, bearing witness to sacrifice, discipline, and lessons of unity. At number 25, Masjid Sa'd ibn Mu'az, named after a great leader of the Ansar, reflecting community strength and loyalty to Islam. At number 26, Dar al-Madinah Museum, the largest museum dedicated to Medina's history, showcasing models, artifacts, and rare photographs of the city. Number 27, Garden of Salman al-Farsi, a peaceful garden with date palms planted by the Prophet, peace be upon him, in honor of Salman al-Farsi, raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. Number 28, Wadi-i-Jinn, a mysterious valley where vehicles appear to move uphill on their own, blending natural phenomena with spiritual lore. At number 29, Bir Rawdah, a historic well whose bitter water turns sweet after being blessed by the Prophet, peace be upon him, believed to have healing qualities. At number 30, Bir Shifa. Once poisonous, this well became a source of healing after being purified by the Prophet, peace be upon him, remaining sweet to this day. Medina is not just a city, it is a living legacy of faith, sacrifice, and divine guidance. Each site tells a story that connects the past with the present, inspiring hearts across generations. If you plan to visit Medina, take time to explore these sacred landmarks and reflect on their timeless lessons. May your journey be filled with peace, knowledge, and blessings.